there guys, and welcome back to the Forza Horizon 4 video on my channel. So today, it has been a while because it's been Christmas and stuff like that, so ow, I did say in one of my videos previously wishing you a Merry Christmas. I can't seem to stop it doing that. I've got my wheel on today, so it's when I'm in photo mode and stuff like that, I have to zoom around with the wheel. So I'm just going to quickly back out of here. There we go. So yeah, Merry Christmas from a few days ago. That's why I haven't been posting videos recently. But I'm back again today. So today we're going to be looking at the Hoonigan Bronco, which is the new car for this week. The season has still, just less than a day left. So you've got the rest of tonight and like tomorrow, half of tomorrow to do this season. And if you haven't yet got this car, you can get this car. I'll tell you how to do so in just a second. And then later on tonight, I'll be posting a video on the Forza for tomorrow's season, because the season changes tomorrow into winter, where we'll get access to the Koenigsegg and I'll be doing the Forza for that if you need to do the Forza. So, basically, if I just do this, so you can get this Hoonigan Bronco, very, very OP car and a mental car, by completing a championship. Yes, that's right, just a championship in the current autumn season. The championship is called Ken Block and Roll. It is cross country, three whatever they're called, races. 3 races. It's A-class off-road, so I probably prefer the Ford Raptor from 2017. So there's a tune shared on my Creative Hub storefront thing for the 2017 Ford Raptor, where you can use that car and you'll easily be able to win the championship. I would normally do gameplay of the championships and stuff because it's been Christmas. I haven't done any of them. But I'm back tonight with the gameplay of the Hoonigan because it's just so mental that I thought I'd better squeeze it in before the season changes tomorrow. So basically you complete that championship. If you want to know more about the whole of the season, if you're struggling on some bits that you need to finish off to get percentage, maybe to get the Ken Block suit to go with the Hoonigan, then I'll leave a link to the video from Thursday about the whole season. I'll be doing another one and then tomorrow for tomorrow's season. It is obviously New Year's Eve tomorrow, so I'll be trying to get it done as quick as possible again, like last week it was Christmas Eve. And then I won't be doing anything on New Year's Day probably, but because it's not such a big deal as Christmas, I'll be posting videos hopefully throughout the week and stuff like that, unless I'm busy. I know I'm busy at some point on the Monday, but apart from that, I'll be posting videos. So the Hoonigan Bronco, some fun facts: it is Ken Block's wife's car. So Ken Block, the rally driver, the person who, I don't know whether he did create Hoonigan, but basically Jim Connor, however you pronounce it, he creates the car. So that basically takes random cars, quite a lot of Fords, well mostly Fords, and makes them quite mentally fast and drifts them out, rally drives them, does stuff with crazy things with them, almost kills himself with them, and stuff like that. So Ken Block is a pretty cool guy. I don't know whether, I think he might have retired from rally racing now, but obviously he's still a mental person. I think his most recent car is a Subaru that he's decided to do, so we'll have to look forward to that. This car, if we go quickly into the upgrades, I'm going to put the share codes for the two tunes I've got in the description, so I don't have to try and find them now. But in the upgrades you've got a few engine swaps. So stock, there's actually 4 engine swaps. So the stock engine I've got at the moment, it's just quite a very calm, it's got a cruising tune, bit off-roady, so I'll put the share code for this tune in the description. But you can put a 5.2 litre V8 in there, a racing 7.2 litre V8, That engine you may see like the likes of the Bowler, the Jeep Trailcat, I've got it on my Hoonigan, on my Morsler. The 7.2 litre V8 is the engine that enabled you to make 1,876 horsepower, I think, and about the same newton meters of torque. And then you have the racing V6 twin turbo, which gets you about 1,400, 1,500 horsepower. So the two tunes I've got shared at the moment are the current tune now with the stock engine, and a tune which gives you 1,800 horsepower with the 7.2 litre V8. Now, the stock engine obviously sounds more like what the car's meant to sound like, because it's what Ken Block's wife, or Ken Block, did to it. But the 7.2 litre V8 makes it sound a bit high pitched. Just maybe turn your volume down a bit. It's a bit what it's like. But to get all that power, you do have to sacrifice the sounds, and it does sound a bit high pitched and a bit mental. But I guess that means that it is mental, because it is mental. So I'll put the two tunes in the description. So we'll just go for a little bit of gameplay now, because I've spent 6.5 minutes nattering. So I'm on my wheel, so be prepared for a few spinnies. But this is just a nice calming tune. So with my wheel, I haven't got enough buttons, because I haven't got toggles. I haven't got enough like buttons and stuff to have like so I can look around while I'm driving, which I like to do in the playground games. So I haven't got that, so I can't like look around, but I can go in draw mode still. So at the moment the settings, I'm in manuals, like my paddle shifters, like you do in real race cars, supercars, hypercars, stuff like that. If you watch Top Gear, you'll see that when they review fast cars like Ferraris and that, they have paddle shifts in. There may be a key thing, if you're a person like me, or AR12 Nick, we have a few similarities, not nationality obviously, because Nick is Canadian. But a few similarities are that we notice very funny things, and we both have a good sense of humour, apparently. I think Nick's quite funny, to be honest with you. And while I was watching his video on the Hoonigan a few days ago, after his stream, he posted the video on YouTube, and basically, if you take a moment to ignore my driving and just focus your eyes on the gear stick in the middle of the car. Yes, you're right, it's a bit hyper. So I was quite excited, and so was Nick, to get our hands on this mental car, but apparently the gear stick is a bit more excited, because it seems to like to wobble a bit. Now you can take that a few ways, and you can go the wrong way with that, so I'm not going to say any more about it, but the gear stick is a bit excited to be driving at the moment. Luckily, I have shifting on, so the Stig, doesn't have to, oops, sorry Minnie, the Stig doesn't have to put his hand on that to change gear, because I've got paddle shifting gears on, because I changed the shifting on the upgrades, which meant that the Stig shifts like I'm doing on my controller. But so luckily he doesn't have to touch the gear stick, but still that is a bit weird. So yeah, well done for focusing on the gear stick. Now you can get back to my driving. So as you can see, with this relaxing tune, it's quite easy to drive, and the suspension's quite stiff, in the fact that if you roll it and land awkwardly, you'll probably roll the car rather than the Trailcat, which has like differential and stuff on it. But yeah, this car is quite relaxing with this tune on, even though it has like 800 horsepower or whatever it is, 1000 horsepower, it's still quite nice and calming. But then when you go and put the 7.2 litre V8 or the racing V6 on, you just get a bit mental, a bit out of hand, and a bit hard to control. But when you're in water, you have an advantage when you're in this car, because obviously its ride height is very, very high, and therefore it is able to plough through water with no difficulty. So if you're doing playground games in the quarry, and it's not summer and you've got water in the middle of the quarry, you'll plough through. If you're in Mortimer Gardens, you've got no problem there. If you're being chased, you can just go in the water and the other people will struggle while you're ploughing through. If you're in the middle of the lake, you can do the same. So that's an advantage to this car. Obviously it is very good at off-roading, so now we've done a bit of driving about on the roads. I'm not going to put the other tune on it, but we're just going to go for a little relaxing off-road drive.
You have arrived at your destination.
And it starts by going up here. Put the power down, and we shall go. So it's quite hard. I'm still getting used to the wheel at the moment because I've only had it for a few days. And I've only played with it for about 4 or 5 hours. But I'm just about getting used to it. I've turned the vibrations off for now. But this car off-road, it is a beast. In online adventure, I'd like to see how it performs. I haven't tried it yet, and I haven't been in an online adventure when somebody's behind me, apart from the Playground Games adventure. But as you can see, it is quite easy to roll the car, and it doesn't tip back over very easily. But this car is quite nice. As you can see, we're in the water at the moment, although we may as well not be because the car just doesn't struggle whatsoever. And then I'm probably going to flip it, or no I didn't. If I was looking at that, I didn't flip it again. And then if we just start loading again, it is just so easy to control. It's got so good suspension. It's just really nice. So in an online adventure, I'd quite like to see how it performs. And I wonder if we add it into the Eliminator, that'd be quite cool. So, obviously, if you're on a controller, it is easier to control than with a wheel, because I'm still getting used to the wheel. But overall, I personally think this is quite a nice car. So, if we go inside, as you can see, I can't like toggle around. But he's got Hoonigan stickers all over the steering wheel. We have some the wipers look like, I don't really know, mic stands going up and down. It is a convertible, well kind of, it's got a roll cage, and if we quickly go into drone mode, you'll see I have to steer to go in drone mode, which is slightly annoying. How do I go over there? Do I have to accelerate? Oh, that goes up. Oh. How do I get back down? Yeah, okay then. Yeah, but basically, the car is quite nice. I'm not going to try to fiddle with drone mode. I need to figure that out in my own time. How to do drone mode when you're on a steering wheel. But this is the Hoonigan Bronco, a very mental car, and I hope you enjoy getting it. So remember, just complete the championship. I would suggest the Ford Raptor for that. If you just complete the championship, I'm just going to try and get the car to stop rolling. There we go. If you complete the championship using the Ford Raptor, make sure you're on at least highly skilled drivatars. You don't technically have to win all 3 races, but just make sure you accumulate enough points to beat the drivatars total. So winning all 3 races is obviously ideal, but if you come 2nd or 3rd in one, you'll still be able to win. Because I think I messed it up in one of them, and I came 3rd or 4th actually, so you should be okay with that. And then you complete that, you got your hands on the Hoonigan Bronco, then you can do whatever you want with it. It does drift, by the way. I can't really demonstrate on the wheel because I haven't got used to drifting on the wheel yet. But basically it can drift, it's very good off-road, it ploughs through water, and it's very, very powerful. So thank you very much for watching today's video. Hope you enjoy hooning around, and I'll see you later on with the Forza video. Make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on for that so you don't miss that. And then tomorrow we'll be doing a full review and guide on tomorrow's season, and then later on in the week we'll be doing a video on the Koenigsegg Jesko. So I hope you'll all be looking forward to that, because I know that's a very well anticipated car, the Koenigsegg, so you should enjoy that. So thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I've lost a few subscribers recently, don't really know why, but we'll just plough on and just carry on trying to grow the channel. So thank you very much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment. I haven't had a comment for a while. I do like comments, so thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed today's video, and I shall see you whenever. So thank you and goodbye.